Mazal Tov, love you.
Hey everyone, Shlomo Brody here, Mazal Tov. Here's a quick guide from the Koren Sack Siddur to guide you in how to use your Siddur properly for these instructions. So for the Zeved Ha-Bat ceremony, you see here on page 1035, the father and mother says at the beginning here, if this is your first daughter, you add this part. Where it says here, the rabbi says, this is the naming. It can be done with everyone. It doesn't have to be a rabbi if the rabbi is not present. If the baby has already been named in the Beit Knesset, that's one thing. In this case, the baby has not been named in the Beit Knesset, so use this text over here. Turn to the next page, you'll see the parents then bless the child. There's a Vihi Ratzon, very nice here. There's also something for the grandparents in particular to say, followed by everyone saying, Achoteinu, the Pasuk in Bereshit, Perek Chav Daled. On the next page, you'll see the Tfilah Le'Yoledet, page 1031. This is a special prayer just for the mother to say. I recommended skipping the first sentence because it specifies they're entering into a shul, Vavo Beitecha. Everything else on this page is certainly appropriate to say, even in the home context. On page 1033, you have Birkat HaGomel, the top of the page, which everyone responds to, and the proper for the feminine, responding to a female. This passage afterwards on the bottom of the page also has a little bit of an element of a prayer in a shul because it's Avo Beitecha, although I don't think it's so inappropriate to say, but you can skip that first line if you want to, although it's not fully necessary. Now, when it comes to a Brit Milah, so here again you have the brachot at the beginning here of the Moel saying and the father saying right over here. People responding can say, Kishem shenichlas labri ken yiknes l'torah l'chuppah masim tovim. On the next page, you have the brachot after the Brit Milah. Here you have two at the beginning, Bori Pri Hagafen and Asher Kidesh Yidid Mi Beten. These two brachot go together. As I stated beforehand, ideally this should be done by someone who is present in the room. Right? If there's an issue, I suggest consult with me privately. But the actual proper naming, which begins with Elokeinu v'Elokei Avotenu, right over here, that can be done with anyone, even over Zoom. Okay? So that's with regard to a Zeved Ha-Bat or with regard to a Brit. When it comes to Birkat HaMazon at the Brit Milah, so if you have a zimun there, you should add the passage about Noda L'Shimcha B'toch Emunai. If you don't have a minyan, you don't add Shem Elokeinu in the latter part of the zimun. And otherwise, it's pretty much the same that you do in a traditional Brit Milah, because you can also add the Harachamans throughout the Birkat HaMazon. When it comes to the Pidyon Ha-Ben, here, the beginning of the text is pretty standard. The ceremony here, the father says something, he holds the money. He then says the two brachot. At this point, I recommend putting the coins, whatever it might be, outside the door, close the door. The Kohen can come take it, step back again. He holds it up and adds now here the bracha with the wine, a little tefillah at the end. And following this procedure, you can do the entire ceremony without having the Kohen having direct contact with either the child or his parents. I hope these tips help you have a meaningful and halachic ceremony. Mazal Tov again.